Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to JWE Wednesday Night Wingcrest. Tonight we're in Denver, Colorado, where we're quickly closing in on our first big event of the year, JWE Payback. Tonight, Makoto Nijima prepares for herself for a title shot to reclaim the women's cruiserweight belt as she takes on Lora. Nier takes on the former champion Nagito Komaeda as both men have their eyes set on the unclaimed belt, and Morag will try to take the positive momentum of her tag team loss last week in her main event match against 2B. So sit back, get comfortable, and get ready for a night of action drama, because this is Wingcrest. And here we go, starting off our night with a tag team matchup. Introducing first, it is Devila and Popola, the Gestalt Sisters. I'm honestly not expecting much from them until they actually prove themselves to not choke in, the slightest bit of pressure. Prove me wrong, please. Prove me wrong. And their opponents, coming off of a pretty nice victory last week, looking to continue that momentum. They are your women's tag team champions, An Takamaki and Haru Okumura, the Diamonds. And here we go, Devila and An, the first in the ring. And refereeing is a belly meet in the middle. Devila immediately beginning with an enziguri. An getting out of the way, stomp to the spine. And now face first into the mat. An head to the outside. And a nice slingshot senton. On now with an arm breaker. And just a stomp to the forehead. Going for a quick pin here. Only one. On just trying to apply pressure early. Trying to apply as much pressure as she can early. Tossing Devila into the corner. Taking in Haru. Looking for a very quick, very early Showtime attack. Walking Devila to the northern ropes. Haru setting her up, bouncing her off the top rope into that swinging neck breaker. Popola looking for the tag, not getting it. And now Haru locking in an arm bar that Devila fights out of. Haru ducking underneath that kick. Devila kicking herself out of the grapple, tossing Haru into the corner. Tagging in Popola. Their first tag team attack and just copying what the Diamonds did. Haru trying to double leg dropkick. Popola gets out of the way. Crossbody splash connects. Haru trying to climb to the corner. Popola preventing that, forcing Haru up into a seated position. Now up to her knees. And double leg dropkick sends her back down. Popola diving elbow connects. And tagging her sister back in. Devil with an arm breaker headed to the outside. Springboard or a slingshot leg drop. And a double leg drop kick to the spine. Tagging Popola back in. Popola, a little bit of a ground and pound. Arm breaker. And now Popola to the outside. And a leg drop of her own. Here's the cover. Swinging into the ring to break it up. And tossing Haru back into the corner, tagging in Devila. Another uppercut to the stomach. And now Devila forcing Haru up over the shoulders. Planted powerbomb. Picking her back up. Trying to walk Haru, but Haru with the wherewithal to elbow out. And now just rolling through. And yeah, immediate rope break. But just trying to sway the momentum. Rolling elbow, and Haru doing the smart thing, tagging out. On double leg dropkick to the spine. Setting up Devil in the corner. Alley-oop powerbomb. And forcing Devil back up to her feet. Toss into the corner. Tagging Haru back in, looking for yet another Showtime attack. Another uppercut to the stomach. And on with a hammerlock DDT. Devila crawling to the corner. Haru lining something up. Devila tagging out just in time. And Popola eating that fist from the corner from Haru. Now the ground and pound. And now Haru swinging. No, small package neck breaker. Here's the cover. There's one. There's two. Popola kicks out. And now Haru tossing Popola into the corner, tagging in on. Diving arm breaker in on that Showtime attack, and now on. Setting Popola down. Kneeling Hurricane Rana. And the cover. Here comes Devila to save her sister. Popola kicks out just in time. And now on. Going after Devila. You do realize that Popola is the legal partner, right? Devila taking advantage of the confusion. On slipping out from behind, though. Popola regaining control, tossing on in an Irish whip. And a backbreaker slam, forcing on back up yet again. Looking for an uppercut. On catching that. Hurricane Rana. Popola tags out. Devila back in. Nice kick right underneath the ribs. But on with the reversal. Tossing Devila. Double leg drop kick. And now on, middle rope in the corner, crossbody splash to the back. And on, hammer punch to the top of the head. On, snap DDT. And now tagging Haru back in. And Haru setting up the women's rights. Going for the cover, and Popola immediately breaking that up. Haru tags out, on back in, advantage, fully swinging into the corner of the diamonds. Devil forced back up to her feet. And on with a roll through power slam into the cover. There's 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, and beautiful Thieves, Diamond Mine.
And On and Haru doing their homework, knowing exactly what to do. Yeah. This honestly might be a 2 tag team division at this point. And next, introducing first, it is the Beast, Dunban.
Contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Camelot, weighing in at 185 pounds, the Beast, Dunban.
And Dunban, I don't really know what's going on. Like, he's putting so much effort in the PC, but that is just not resulting in, well, the results he wants, and the outcomes he wants. And don't really know what's going on. He doesn't really know either. But in the words of his sister Fiora, he will press on and on and on. And his opponent, it is Waluigi. Waluigi.
Standing at 7 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds, Waluigi.
And here we go, both men ready. Referee rings the bell. Waluigi immediately running towards Dunban, hitting him with a standing double leg drop kick. And now Dunban turning Waluigi around immediately into a rear waist lock. Waluigi trying to fight out. Dunban holding on. Trying to keep control, but Waluigi turning that around. Throwing Dunban down, going for a headlock. And Dunban turning that into a headlock of his own. And just tossing Waluigi into the corner, punch to the back of the neck. And now forcing Waluigi up. And just power slam in the corner. Dunban to the outside. Springboard elbow drop missed. And Waluigi turning that around. Nice little ground and pound. Well, not turning it around, but, you know. And now going for an early submission hold that Dunban just very easily slips out of. Forcing Waluigi up into the table position. Hammer punch at the spine, going for the cover. One. And that's it. Irish whip into the corner. Kick right between the legs. Waluigi catching that kick to the chest. Sending Dunban down. And now just smashing face first into the canvas. Waluigi to the outside. Senton not getting the launch that he wanted. Waluigi sending Dunban for an Irish whip, diving underneath. And Dunban with a nice reversal. Sending Waluigi for a run, tossing him over. And a kick to the spine. Now Dunban heading up top. Senton finds his mark. And here's the cover. There's one, there's two. Dunban walking Waluigi from one corner to the other. Setting him up top. What are we looking for here? Spanish fly. I think. I still don't know basic wrestling terminology. Dunban turning Waluigi around. Leg sweep. And now Dunban up top. Getting Waluigi up to his feet. And missing point blank. Dunban back up to his feet. Both men looking for clotheslines, but Dunban hits first, catching Waluigi's kick, tripping him up. Up, over. Jawbreaker. Dunban really feeling the heat now. Looking for a Tempest kick. And the cover right next to the ropes. There's 1, 2. Waluigi kicks out. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep Waluigi down. Stomp to the hand, to the wrist. And now Dunban up top. Moonsault. Legs connect, chest does not. And Waluigi turning that around with a hip toss. Might we be seeing a comeback? Waluigi with the leg breakers. DDT. And Waluigi with a Waplex. And the cover, there's 1, 2, Dunban kicks out. Double foot stomp. Waluigi now just taunting Dunban in his face. Irish whip, diving underneath, over the top, and Dunban getting the knee up. And now Dunban up top, looking to quell this little comeback of Waluigi's. The fans showing their support for the hero of the Homs. Knife edge chop across the throat. Dunban turning Waluigi around, wrapping the arm around the top rope. And now kicks to the stomach. Dragging Waluigi away. Waluigi kicking Dunban off of him, still having some fight in him. Not gonna say a lot, but some. Drop kick in the corner. Nope, nobody's home. And Dunban with a modified Blossom Dance. Against the odds, he chooses to fight. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of match he needed to get himself out of that slump. Waluigi having a little nice of a comeback in the middle there, but alas, not meant to be. As we continue to watch replays of Dunban's dominance, and yep, here's Waluigi's attempt at a comeback. Let's see if Dunban can actually build off of this now. He's shown that he can fight, but can he maintain? And now for our second tag team matchup of the evening. Introducing first, it is the bringer of chaos, Zeke Von Genbu, and the champion Slayer Rex. They are the heroes of chaos.
Tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 402 pounds. Zeke, the irresistible force, Dynamite. And Rex, the disciple of darkness.
Coming off of a match where Ryan absolutely soloed the both of them. Can they bounce back? That's more or less the question at this point. And their opponents. It is Ryuji Sakamoto and Ren Amaya? Amaya? I never know how to pronounce this last name, I'm sorry. It's Joker and Skull, the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. Ren Amamiya? Something like that, I don't know. I've only seen it written now, and I don't think I've heard it spoken, it's been a while. Anyway, Zeke and Joker the first in the ring. And ref rings the bell to meet in the middle, with Zeke immediately with the uppercut, or on the attack, uppercut to the stomach, sending Joker over the top rope. And a hot shot sends him down. And now just spearing Ryuji off the apron after Ryuji having a few words for him, and Zeke just completely going after Ryuji as Joker just kind of aura farming in the ring, staring down at Zeke, wondering what the hell is going on. Now Ryuji having enough, tossing Zeke back into the ring. Joker the springboard flying forearm. Joker with a headlock, Zeke fighting out. Irish whip into the corner, tagging Rex in. And an early chain attack here. Up, over, power slam. And now Rex cranking on the neck. Kick to the calf. To the chest. Knife edge chops, but Joker slipping out, and now knife edge chops of his own. And Joker with a snap DDT. Now into the corner, tagging in Ryuji for a Showtime attack. Irish whip, double elbows. Ryuji forcing Rex up to his feet. Irish whip into the corner again, tagging in Joker, looking for another Showtime. Showtime, all-out attack, basically the same thing. Rex stuffing that with an arm drag. In this context, it's basically the same thing. And now Rex rolling Joker up, looking for a heel hook. Referee calling a rope break. Ryuji just deciding to run into the ring and fly forearm Rex anyway. Zeke, I have no idea what you were planning there. Well, there's a nice hip toss on the reversal, forcing Joker back up to his feet, turning him around, up over the shoulders, spinning round and round, the UFO. Into the cover. 1, 2. Joker getting lucky. Zeke forcing him up to his feet, toss into the corner. Chain attack? Yes. Rex with an arm breaker. Just working Joker. Nice enziguri. Joker tags out. Ryuji back in. And now Rex with a suplex, forcing Ryuji up to his feet. Irish whip into the corner. Tagging in Zeke yet again. Another chain attack. Back body drop. And Zeke hitting Joker with a choke slam. Ryuji taking advantage. Spinning power bomb. Ground and pound stomp to the chest. And here we go, Irish whip. Diving underneath. Jumping over the top. Turnstile back elbow. Now Ryuji heading up top. Zeke crawling to the corner, tagging Rex back in. Rex spearing Ryuji off the apron. And what is he thinking here? Rex just having a few words for Ryuji. I thought that was going to be a little bit more. Ryuji, nice reversal of that elbow, but Rex catching the grapple. Double underhook. And forcing Ryuji back up to his feet. Ryuji ducking underneath that kick. Swinging neck breaker. And a flying elbow drop from Ryuji. Going for the cover. There's 1, 2. Rex kicks out. And now Skull hyping up the crowd. Looking for something big over the shoulders. And a huge chin breaker. In the corner, going for the cover. Zeke breaks it up. And Ryuji turning Rex around. Helicopter spin. Okay. Tagging out. No. Nope, just doing his best LA Knight impression. Okay. Allowing Rex to tag out. Now Zeke in the ring. Facebuster right into the turnbuckle. Now Zeke pulling on the neck. Slamming Ryuji's head into the mat. And now just stomping face first. Forcing Ryuji up to his feet yet again. Irish whip into the corner. Chain attack. Yes. Another arm breaker. And now Rex rolling through. Low ankle lock. Ryuji immediately elbowing out. Ryuji takes out Joker back in. And now Joker springboard moonsault. Rex gets out of the way. Not entirely sure if he knew what was coming or not, but regardless, the outcome is the same. And now reverse DDT. Both men to the outside. Rex up top. Joker trying to fight him down. Rex with a leg drop, just flying over Joker. And now Ren tags out Ryuji back in. Flying elbow drop from Ryuji. Ryuji with some short shoot kicks. Tagging out. Okay, sure. Elbow drop, no. And now Rex tossing Joker into the corner. Looking for a chain attack. For Joker with a reversal, flying forearm. And tagging out. Again, okay. Ryuji now with the ground and pound. Forcing up Rex. Irish whip into the corner. Tagging in Joker. Kick to the stomach. Over the shoulders. Just slamming the shoulder into the knee, or the knee into the shoulder. And that was suplex. Joker tags out. Okay. I don't really get the point of all these frivolous tag-outs, but alright, whatever. It's not even like you're trying to keep yourselves fresh because you're not even really doing much. There's two in. Rex will not kick out. Well, that was certainly chaotic. Good back and forth action in the beginning and middle. You know what? Maybe I should shut up, because apparently just frivolous tagouts gets you wins. Who knew? And next up, introducing first, it is the queen of the Phantom Thieves, Makoto Nijima. And Makoto looking to prepare ourselves for a title shot again against Mitsuru. But first she has to get through her opponent. Well, not first, but preferably get through her opponent, which is Lora. And here we go, both women ready. And referee rings the bell to meet in the middle. And immediately lock each other up. Lora walking Queen back into the corner. Right hand sends her back into the corner, and now springboard satellite DDT, or yeah. Spinning DDT. Like first stomp. Queen gets out of the way, but there is a satellite DDT from Lora. Springboard moonsault connects. And now Lora with a lever pull arm breaker. And a head toss. Lora kick to the spine. Heading to the corner, middle rope, flying axe handle punch connects. And now Lora to the outside again. Koto slow to her feet. Lora a springboard head scissor toss. And a leg drop. Lora looking to crank on the neck. Makoto with the reversal. Looking to get a little bit of offense in. Knee to the back of the head. Makoto forcing Lora up, but Lora with the reversal. Irish whip. And Makoto stuffing that. Crossbody off the moonsault into the cover. There's one. Lora kicks out. Makoto with the stomps. Picking up Lora, tossing her to the corner. And now looking for a clothesline, but Lora with a reversal knife edge chop. Kick to the thigh. And a clothesline sending Makoto up top. Or to the outside, rather. Over the top rope to the outside is what I meant to say. Makoto with a running kick right to the chest. And the alligator rolls into a headlock along the outside. Makoto forcing Lora up to her feet. Toss inside the ring. There's 4. Makoto, why are you standing there? Okay. And Lora catching her with a spinning back heel kick, going for the cover. There's 1. Makoto kicks out. Makoto with a nice slip. Kicks to the thighs. Now wrist lock. More kicks to the legs. Now to the chest. And forcing Lora up to her feet yet again. Snap mirror. Into a big boot, but seemed to have missed. Nice dodge from Makoto. Lora. Face buster. And Lora missing, just not getting the exact distance she needed. And a lever pull arm breaker. Lora, another sliding leg drop to the chest. But Makoto gets out of the way of that one. Now a swinging neck breaker. Makoto forcing Lora up to her feet. Now a guillotine. Locked in. But Lora slipping out. Irish whip. Arm drag. Nearly through the ropes. Makoto crawling to the corner. Lora's diving double leg drop kick. And now Lora springboard off the middle rope. Here's the cover. There's 1. There's 2. Makoto kicks out. Makoto walking Lora to the northern ropes. Irish whip. And a spear. Into the cover. There's 1. There's 2. Lora kicks out. Stomp to the knee, forcing Lora up to her feet. Lora, nice reversal. And now Lora with a neck breaker. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Makoto kicks out. Lora forcing Makoto back up to her feet. Looking, nope, rolling through. Fujiwara armbar. And Makoto somehow reaching the rope. Lora tripping on that senton, not getting the full distance. And Makoto kicking her off. Here's the cover now. 1, 2, no. And now Makoto, spear, into a release suplex. And are we looking for the Fist of Justice? No, we're looking for the Spear of Justice. Yes, I know that's Undyne's thing, but who cares? There's 1, 2, 3. And Makoto barely making it out of that match with the win, and here comes Mitsuru, staring down her championship, well, one of her championship rivals. Here we go, payback. Quite literally, because that's the PLE they're going to be fighting at. And now for penultimate matchup of the evening. Introducing first, it is Nier.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the past, weighing in at 185 pounds, Nier!
And his opponent, it is your former men's cruiserweight champion and the ultimate lucky student, and your current men's Nexus champion. I completely forgot about that. It is Nagito Komaeda.
And his opponent from Nagito, Japan, weighing in at 143 pounds, the men's mixed NXT champion, Kobayashi.
And here we go, both men staring each other down. And ref rings the bell to meet in the middle. And immediately lock up, trying to gain the early control of this match. Nier turning that into a headlock. And now Nagito slipping out from behind, slipping to the behind, turning that into a rear waist lock. Nier trying to slip out. Flailing around, arm drag into a grounded headlock. Pulling back. And now knee to the shoulder. Nier middle rope springboard moonsault. And look for another moonsault, but Nagito gets out of the way. And there's a suplex. Nagito with an elbow drop. Stomp to the upper arm. And an arm breaker. And now kick right to the spine. Nagito having a few words before a satellite DDT. And a flying knee right to the neck. Nagito middle rope. Top rope crossbody splash. And the cover. There's 1, 2. Nier kicks out. Middle rope moonsault. And now Nagito. Arm bar. Nier gets out and turns that into a clothesline. And now Nier going for the cover. There's 1, 2. Nagito kicks out. Nagito walking Nier to the corner. Nier elbowing out. Nagito with a nice reversal right back. Irish whip. Elbow to the spine. Nagito wrapping the arm around the top rope. And now Nagito going for the cover, only 1. Nagito with an Irish whip. Kick right across the chest. And Nier elbowing out Nagito with a reversal right back. And now chicken wing facebuster into the cover. There's 1, 2. Nier kicks out. And now Nier rolling Nagito. Stomp to the back of the head. And a cutter into the cover. There's 1, 2. Nagito kicks out. Now Nier middle rope. Axe handle punch. Forcing Nagito up to his feet, over the shoulders. And the neck breaker into the cover. There's 1, 2, no, still no. Springboard moonsault. And Nier with another cutter. And the cover. There's 1, 2, 3. Nier just acting like he's been here before. That might honestly be match of the night. Well, no, Lora and Makoto, but it's up there.
Here is your winner, Nier!
Nier, he might honestly be championship material immediately. With performances like that, he absolutely has a chance. And now for our main event of the evening. Introducing first,
is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Valhalla, the 2B.
it is 2B. And her opponent,
And her opponent, representing the Blade Runners, from the Queen City, Lora.
it is Morag the Dare. And here we go, both women ready. And refereeing's belly meet in the middle. And immediately locking up after Morag with a low, cheeky left-hander. And now 2B with a wrist lock. Trying to get early control here. And now Morag turning things around a little bit with an armbar. Standing armbar, kind of. And now stomp to the face. Morag telling 2B to get up to her feet. Knife edge chops. Up, over. 2B with a reversal. And now 2B along the outside. Springboard head scissor Hurricane Rana. To be knee to the face, clothesline. Locking up again, now 2B walking Morag into the corner. And now elbow right across the chest. Morag with a planted powerbomb. 2B rolling to the ropes. Morag staring her down. And a kick sends her to the outside. Morag knee to the temple. Morag just tossing 2B back inside the ring. Climbing in after her. 2B nice reversal, left hand, Irish whip. And a knee to the gut. Now 2B going for the cover. 1, 2, Morag kicks out. Crank on the neck. And now Morag, huge roundhouse kick going for the cover. There's 1, 2, B kicks out. And now Morag. Looking for the curb stomp, the double knee curb stomp, nearly using the ropes as a guillotine. And the pin, there's 1, there's 2, and 2B again kicks out. To be kicking Morag away, now the clotheslines. Forcing it, Morag up to her feet, kick, just spinning her around, going for the cover. And there's 1, 2, Morag kicks out. To be dragging Morag away again. Looking for a kick. Morag turning that around. Right hand knife edge chop. Into the corner now. Uppercut to the stomach. And Morag lining something up. Flying elbow in the corner. And the cover, there's one, there's two, and 2B still kicks out. Morag turning 2B around. And now a sleeper hold. Are we finally going to see a submission this year? 2B struggling. And just barely manages to break. Morag double knees. 2B gets out of the way. Now 2B with a sliding leg drop. And again. Morag with an arm drag. And with just the absolute disrespect, telling 2B to get back up to her feet immediately after. And now the clothesline. And now the cover. There's 1, 2, 3. And as we watch the replays and Morag celebration, I would like to thank you all for joining us here tonight as we continue to get ready for our first PLE of the year, JWE Payback. Where it's, there's definitely gonna be a lot of, history in those matches. You just kind of wait for those.
Here is your winner, Lora.
And with that, I would like to thank you all for joining us here tonight as we are signing out from Denver, Colorado. See ya.